The Brexiteers have high hopes for a trade agreement with the United States, but Boris Johnson is now facing strong headwinds from Washington, of all places. Top Democrats are concerned about peace in Ireland. The Brexit dispute between Great Britain and the EU is coming to a head. On Thursday, the chief negotiators of both sides, so today, met for the last day of their round of talks on a trade pact. It is the 8th round of negotiations. Little progress has been made in the previous 7. The chances of success for a trade pact are likely to have become even smaller, because the British government surprisingly announced that it wanted to make changes to the current Brexit deal. The content is about contractual clauses on Northern Ireland. They are actually supposed to prevent a fixed border from developing between the British part of Northern Ireland and the EU state Ireland, and old hostilities from breaking out again. However, the British government has now announced that it will pass a new law that could partially undo the binding international agreement with the EU on Northern Ireland. A corresponding draft for the internal market law had already been introduced into Parliament on Wednesday. Northern Ireland Minister Brendan Lewis had previously confirmed to the perplexed MPs in the House of Commons that the law would not only undermine part of the Brexit agreement, but would even violate international law. The project met with sharp criticism from the opposition, from some of the ruling Conservatives, EU representatives, and also from business. The EU is now receiving surprisingly clear support from a direction in which the Brexiteers are actually looking with great hope: from the USA. The Brexit supporter camp had always argued that they wanted to conclude a comprehensive free trade agreement with the USA immediately. However, the negotiations never really got off the ground. It could stay that way, at least if the British government breaks the Brexit agreement, the withdrawal agreement. A trade agreement between the United States and Great Britain will then have absolutely no chance in Congress. Nancy Pelosi told the Irish Times. The Democrat Pelosi is the chairwoman of the US House of Representatives. The US Congress would have to approve such a trade agreement, and with their majority in the House of Representatives, Pelosi's Democrats could block it. Pelosi sees Boris Johnson's actions as a threat to peace in Northern Ireland, as do I, and particularly to the so-called Good Friday Agreement. One will not allow Brexit in whatever form to jeopardize the Good Friday Agreement, including the stability achieved by the invisible and frictionless border between the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland, said Pelosi. An advisor to the Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden had previously made a similar statement. And I personally can't understand in any way how someone wants to endanger the peace in Northern Ireland and bring back all the trouble of the past. So many people have been hurt, so many people have died. That is something that must never return. But if you want to know more about European politics, YouTube has chosen another of my videos right here for you on the end screen, right next to your chance to subscribe to my channel. And if you want to support my channel even further, there's a link in the description to my new Patreon account. I'll see you in my next video. Click and enjoy. Viel Spaß!